They used to call him the Mystic Man. Not because he wore robes or red palms, but because there was always something about Nate you couldn't quite explain. He could walk into a room heavy with tension and flip it into laughter in seconds. It was like he carried two energies at once, humor and heat. Nate was born and raised in East Falls, but life shifted when he moved down to 23rd and Diamond. The neighborhood was different. Project buildings, louder streets, quicker tempers. Still, Nate adjusted the only way he knew how, by being himself. At home, he was surrounded by family. His mom held things together. His father, Lou, stayed present, guiding, watching, trying to steer him right. Nate had several siblings, and even when things got tight, there was always noise, jokes, and life in that house. And Nate? He was the funniest one in the room. Not just cracking jokes, funny. He had timing presence. The kind of humor that made people stop mid-conversation just to listen. Friends would tell him all the time, "You could be a comedian for real." And deep down, he probably knew it too. But growing up where he did, being funny wasn't enough. Nate made friends everywhere, across the street, down the block, back in East Falls. He connected with people naturally. He had friends he grew up with and new ones he met along the way, building bonds through shared experiences, laughter, and loyalty. When he got to Simon Gratz High School, his circle expanded even more. He linked up with a rap group, started writing, recording, telling his story through music. The streets, the jokes, the fights, it all became lyrics. There were good times too. Trips to Delaware, runs to New York, hanging with a close friend and his father, building bonds that felt like extended family cookouts. Music playing, laughter echoing to everything. Those were the moments where Nate looked like he could go anywhere in life. But Nate had something else in him too. He wanted to show he wouldn't back down from anyone. Maybe it was the environment. Maybe it was pride, maybe it was the pressure to never look weak. But over time, situations kept escalating, each one meeting a mark on a story. The first fight happened around the corner from his house, right in front of his dad. Nate stepped into it, standing his ground. But that time, he lost it, stuck with him. The second fight was in front of the neighbor's house. Things went further. Nate hit a guy in the head with a glass Mystic bottle. That moment led to him going to jail. But the case didn't stick when the other person didn't show up in court. Nate came home and kept moving, carrying that experience with him. The third time, it was again in front of that same neighbor's house. Another competition, another swing of a Mystic bottle. That moment became something different. It became identity. From there, Nate started calling himself the Mystic Man. Tension built to the point where retaliation was close, real close. Word was his house might get shot up. But someone stepped in, someone close, and stopped it before it went that far. The situation cooled for a moment. It looked like things might finally settle down. Nate apologized and ordered to death the beef between the two. The fourth fight happened on 24th Street, in front of his girlfriend's house. This time, Nate called friends to come fight with him. It turned into something bigger than it needed to be. Something that could have gone all the way left and cost lives, but somehow, they made it through. The fifth and final fight brought everything full circle. Back in front of that same neighbor's house, where the name was born. The crowd gathered. His mother was there watching. Nate beat the guy badly, stomped him out in front of everyone. And while it was happening, the guy kept saying the same thing over and over. "I'm coming back." Popping. Nate kept going till he finally let him up. left. Less than an hour later, he came back. This time he had a gun, wrapped in a t-shirt. What happened next depends on who you ask. Some say Nate ran toward him. Some say he ran away. Only the witnesses there know the truth. But in that moment, shots rang out. And Nate was hit. Right there, in front of that same neighbor's house. The place where he named himself the Mystic Man. That's where his story ended. Nate's story isn't just about the fights. It's about the laughter. It's about the way he could light up a room without even trying. The way people saw something bigger in him. Something beyond the street. He had real potential to be a comedian, to stand on stages instead of corners, to turn pain into punchlines that healed instead of hurt. That life doesn't always give you the time to become who you're meant to be. And maybe that's what makes his story stay with people. Because when they talk about Nate, they don't just talk about what happened. They talk about what could have been.